Little effort, you make time until after that. Quiet for about 10 days, and everyone else will get the, oh, well, it's quiet about 10 days. Forget about that. Probably not. Good, that was Woo-wee! Get a start though, eh? Good. Might as well, like I said, no matter if you went like totally quiet for the next 10 days or not. Been doing it for the past year, right? So if it does make it on the news, even if it go to LTV, it doesn't negate the past year. Just doesn't. It's almost like stabbing somebody 70 times, you know? It's like you can stop, but it's like, once you got to about 60, even anything past five, really, right? The damage was already done and it's undoable. Anytime you got a thunder across that floor, you got a stamp stop, just think the damage is already done, so you might as well do it because it's like beating a dead horse at this point. But it's never going to make you any less guilty. It's just not. It's not. But it's amazing, too, why you would want to beat a dead horse, you know? Let alone kill one in the first place. That is profound. Could have rode the horse could have worked for you, all sorts. Okay, we'll kill that horse and then we'll keep beating it. Okay, go ahead. I was telling you there the other day, you can do all sorts of shit with a lie, but it's never long lasting and it doesn't really amount to much. The truth, however, is fucking long, ongoing, and even if you try to hide it or fucking do shit to it, no, you can't do anything against the truth. That's how apparent the truth is. Okay, I don't mind. I really don't. And I tell you the truth, after a year, you begin to expect it. You do pray it'll go away, but you begin to expect it anyway. Doesn't mean you ever get used to it. Doesn't mean you adjust and you're like, oh, okay, now it's fine. No, it's still bullshit. But whatever. could just be part of the problem there too. Generally, people expect good or things to be in order or well, you know. So it's like, yeah, no, it's pretty easy to disbelieve that this has been going on for a year and it's still going on. It's pretty easy for some people to believe that. It's easy for some to even think this couldn't happen in the first place. But it's like a fallacy, really. It honestly is. It's like a fallacy. A lot of it goes into the fallacy of thinking that we're in such an advanced day and age, and we know so much better than people before us. And it's like, well, that too is a fallacy. Most people, you give about 50 years ago, 100 years ago, like the average 30, 40-year old, most of them probably knew how to do something like build their own house, run plumbing, shit like that. Most people today that age don't know how. So there's a lot of fallacies into why certain things are allowed to go on. But when they are finally discovered, like uncovered and revealed and unveiled for what they are unmistakably and unignorable. Myself, I love the fallacy, and you can literally see all kinds of people, and you're probably one of them yourself that think you're smarter than people were 100 years ago, 200 years ago, probably even thousands of years ago. But if that's true, how come you're not building your own motherfucking pyramid? How come you're not cutting quartz with fucking tools that couldn't cut quartz? Apparently they were. Yeah. So it does go to show there's all sorts of ample evidence showing that our fucking ancestors were way smarter than us. But most of the common population today walks around thinking like they know better and they're so much smarter than anyone who's come before them. But they want you to do that. Whatever the case. Like I say, no matter if you back off for a few days or not, really at this point. But I mean, it would make more sense to, but it's not going to make the past to go away. But also, too, keep making noise, more fuel for that fighter, right? Have you quite seen what there was for videos yesterday? I think it's fairly quiet. I really don't recall one day from the next because, like I said, the noise is just all the time anyway. So it's like I actually have to check. I know it wasn't so long, but it's like I'll have to actually check. Hey, I can't say it was so much, but it's like oh, it seems to be starting to pick up at certain points. Eh? Like I say, even if you stop today, it's what the 18th today, right? Yeah, the 18th. So even if you stop today, I have that LTV hearing there on the 29th. It's like these things are gonna be like, well, James, there's nothing from the last 10 days. You're crazy. No, it's like, dude, there's like 360 something odd days. That's, well, 9 months, but 2,100 videos of 9 months, and it all started about a year ago. About 3 months, 4 months in, I started recording. Like I say, it's almost its own paradox. It almost don't matter if you stop because it's not going to make the past go away. But to keep at it too doesn't do you any favors. Doesn't. Don't matter what Cheryl Patio says or not. I think it does, but Cheryl Patio is just a man property management. She's not God. She's not king of the world. She's not queen of Canada. She's a property management manager that does not fucking do her job. Read Google reviews. See how many reviews are up on there praising Cheryl Patio or Ace Management. Like they're lucky if they got a 3-star rating. And they also have pattern reviews from people that work there, like Norm Compo and his brother. Yeah, so they're affiliated with the company. So those reviews that are positive from them, 5 stars, 4 stars, they don't really count. But to a person that doesn't know, they would, well, look, they got some 5-star reviews. Yeah, they're fucking affiliated with the company. That's how crooked they are. So if you're relying on them as your saving grace, you might want to put your Stockfield faith somewhere else. Like she's never been caught in shit before. Actually, you can go online and you can look up and you can see any times they've had what do you want to call it, legal hearings or legal issues, and they've been fined and stuff like that. And for sure Norm Compo has. But look up Cheryl Patio, look up these property management in general. I'm sure they do have some ones where they've been issued fines for not doing what they're supposed to and everything else. And like, but again, that's the system, right? As long as they pay their fines, they're allowed to keep doing what they do, and then they have to try and remediate the problem anyways. Not the first time we ever had to play these games with Ace Management. Or two, unless I get kicked out or I do finally decide to move, it won't be the last time either, ever. But chances are, because like I said, I was 28 when I moved in here. I'm going to be 46 in about half a year and months, and that's the thing. So I'm unarguably getting older and aging, and let alone I just don't feel like arguing and fighting with snaky landlords every so many years, or they try to pull some shit. Eventually, I probably will move or look to be somewhere else. But for the meanwhile, I should not have to, and really, we shouldn't have to go through this. All it is just a matter of don't fucking stomp on the floor, dude. Don't make shit on the fucking floor. It's not hard. Look, I've been down here since about 8 quarter to 9 p.m. last night. Not once did I have to fucking stomp or bang anything. It doesn't matter because it's just gonna be anyways. Like I said, you might as well. You might as well. At this point, it's like beating the dead horse you already murdered. Don't have to take anything I say into consideration. You don't even have to think it might even contain an iota of truth. You don't have to. But it's the foolish mind that would try to ignore somebody who's reasoning, you know? Felt the same as TLDR, too long, didn't read. Like, Yeah, that shows how close-minded somebody is. Yeah, they'll still post it for other people to read and then ask, what was it? Like, how close-minded could a person be? That's all. Thank you. It didn't really start until about the past hour there, off and on, and I guess it's been fairly minute compared to other times. But it's like, no, why does it have to be? Like I said, I've had numerous other tenants up there over 18 years, probably at least about I want to say somewhere between 8 and 10 tenants. Never really kept track to put a number to it, but it's like somewhere between there. And when uh, father and son moved in, they were there for 3, 4 years. And after that, that's where it seems to be like a string of different, yeah. There was a slutty girl, or his girlfriend was there for a while, and I always call his girlfriend, because he's my nephew like that. I was, yeah, there was a guy, well, actually there was a woman there for a while too, just a lone woman. Then there was a guy, there was a woman and child, then there was a woman with 5 children, and then there was you, so that gets 9 in 18 years. And the woman that was before the woman with 5 kids, she was here for about 5 years, 7 years, somewhere in there. Ever heard her? There wasn't this banging and stomping and dragging shit across the fucking floor every day or loud thuds. No, nobody ever threatened anybody. Nobody ever anything. But once you fuckers came along, that all changed, right? That's fine. I don't mind. I really don't. I mean, I think it's bullshit and there's no need for it and anything else, but that's fine. In the end, things will be set right. You think you're so right, right? Well, fine. You're right with the lies, you're right with the threats, and you're right with continuing on any day and every day. Okay. Every man seems just in his own eyes until his case is examined by another. Aaron, I know. Oh, Hughes moved in, everything changed though, right? It's like, oh, you have to hear noise on a daily basis. Into the night too. You don't like that and it starts interrupting with your life. Well, that's too bad. You still just have to keep going on. You'll encounter threats at numerous points throughout that time. Cool too, because my TV here, I know it's not loud enough for you to hear because that's the thing. Like, I have to go out here sometimes and do laundry. Like I say, about once a week, every 2 weeks, somewhere around that. You know what? My TV's still going, and you know what? I can't hear it. I can't hear it when I'm down in the cellar either. That's a weird thing. But I can still hear your music right now. Not loud enough for the microphone to pick up, and it's not really loud enough to bother me. But it's surprising I have to hear it because I am well aware of where my TV can be heard from or not. Even when I'm playing music, I don't turn it up or down. It just stays on the same volume. And it's like I can faintly hear it if I'm down at the other end of the house. I still can't hear it if I'm outside on the porch here. You can't hear it if I'm down in the cellar. So I know for a fact you can't hear it. Know for a fact. Let alone I don't have to spend most of the day stomping or banging either. Maybe sometimes hear my cat knock something over. The other day they got the chair over. So that does happen from time to time. But not every day, not 30, 40 times a fucking day. It doesn't go on for 20, 30 fucking minutes. No, no, it happens and it's done with. And then it doesn't happen again for how long? That's even to say, can you hear a chair that tips over down here? I don't think you can. I honestly don't think you can. Loud enough down here to where I don't enjoy it. It's not any louder than the stomping and the banging that comes from above. That's what I got. Sometimes my cat will jump on the back of the chair so hard it'll pull it over. That's the equivalent of my stomping and banging. Your stomping and banging, well, just whenever. Whenever you feel the need and you're like, fuck him, he's gonna listen to it anyway.